In a chilling development, US officials have indicated that Iran is preparing to imminently launch a ballistic missile attack against Israel. This alarming revelation comes amid rising tensions in the Middle East, particularly following recent hostilities in Lebanon and ongoing conflict in Gaza. The White House has not provided detailed evidence for its intelligence findings but warns of severe consequences if Iran follows through with this attack. The specter of military engagement looms larger as the United States is actively supporting Israel in its defensive preparations. Recent reports also highlight that Hezbollah, the Iran-backed militant group in Lebanon, has fired missiles toward a military post on the outskirts of Tel Aviv. This escalation of violence has already seen Israeli forces conducting airstrikes in southern Lebanon and expanding operations aimed at neutralizing perceived threats from Hezbollah. Israeli military officials have stated they are ready to do whatever necessary to prevent a repeat of the deadly October 7 attacks that shocked the nation. Tensions have reached a boiling point as the Iranian regime has vowed to retaliate for the assassination of a high-ranking Hezbollah leader, further complicating an already volatile situation. The Iranian government has reportedly launched multiple drone and missile strikes against Israel in the past, with varying degrees of success in intercepting those threats. The US now fears that a forthcoming assault from Iran could match the scale of previous attacks, which have mostly been thwarted by Israel's advanced defense systems. The implications of an Iranian missile strike against Israel are profound and troubling. Should such an attack occur, it would not only escalate the conflict but could potentially draw in the US and its allies, igniting a broader regional conflict. Already, nations like Egypt have condemned Israel's military actions in Lebanon, warning that these developments threaten to destabilize the entire region and result in severe humanitarian crises. In the face of these escalating hostilities, Israeli military forces are gearing up by calling up additional reserve brigades for operational missions in the northern theater. Meanwhile, the civilian population remains on edge, with evacuation orders issued for residents in border towns. The United Nations has expressed concern over the humanitarian toll of this conflict, noting that approximately 1 million people have been displaced due to Israeli attacks in Lebanon. As the situation develops, the international community watches closely. Diplomats and political leaders from various nations are urging a diplomatic solution to this escalating crisis, but the path forward appears increasingly uncertain. The United States' commitment to Israel remains firm, but the looming threat from Iran adds a layer of complexity that could reshape the geopolitical landscape in the Middle East for years to come. As tensions escalate, the world is left to grapple with the ramifications of a potential military confrontation that could have dire consequences for all involved. Stay subscribed for more videos.